my chess friends. This is Bags, and this is Chess Cruncher. Okay, I'm playing a game against Social. That's his name. He's black, and I'm Bags is white. And this was a beautiful, beautiful checkmate, and I hope you enjoy the combination. Okay, it starts with I played e4. He played e5. I played d4. E takes D and Queen takes D. I'm playing the center gambit. I played E5. I'm now going after the queen in the center, and I might win a pawn. He goes knight to C6. I move back. He plays D5 because if he would have taken, it would have been a problem for him. So now I go knight F3, developing, and also preparing if he pushes the pawn. He goes knight G7, and that's interesting. He's also getting ready to castle, so that's an interesting move. I go bishop B5, pinning his knight to his king. He goes G6. I castle. He goes bishop to E7. He's getting ready to castle. I go knight C3, developing, attacking the pawn, and also getting my position ready. So then he castles. I play bishop takes C6. I want to break his center. I want to break that side open. You'll see why I break it open later on in the game. It allows a checkmate, so it's so cool. I'll show you. He takes. I go E1. I'm now protecting and also getting ready to pressure my the pawn, because if he plays, you're looking at why move there. If he plays D4, I can now take queen takes D4, and my rook at E1 is protecting my E5 pawn, so I win a pawn and I have a very good position. He goes E5. I go queen to E2. E2, the reason is, I know you noticed his idea is to go D4, forking my queen and my knight. So I see that, and I take care of it. He goes D4 still, and so now I drop up to E4, getting ready to, I'm attacking the C5 pawn. I'm also going G3. I go G3 and start a huge attack on the king side. He goes bishop to B7. I go bishop G5. The reason is trying to trade down. I have a very good position. All my pieces are developed. His aren't. And I'm going to take advantage of that. He goes H6. Bishop takes the bishop. Queen takes bishop. And then I go G5. He goes knight F4. I go bishop to D2. He goes G5. I go knight E2. He takes. I go pawn takes. I could have taken with the knight, like what you're saying, but if I that might have been better. But I thought to myself, this sets up for a beautiful pawn win and also checkmate. I'll show you. He takes he goes to E6, trying to play the H4 and then check himself. I take. He takes. I play queen takes. Now I'm up a pawn, and I have the potential to check and bring my king over to H1. Check, mate. He goes H2. I go E4, check. He goes back to H8. I go H4. Now I'm connecting my pawns, getting ready to attack the queen. Or move my king over to H1. It all depends. A very powerful position for me. He goes G8, check. Rook G8. I go H1, no problem. There's nothing he can do. He goes G4. I go rook G1. He goes rook A G8. You're thinking, oh no. Nope. Don't worry about it, because if he takes, my king will take back, and look how much pressure I have on the king side. His position's wrecked my positions better. I go f3. I'm pressuring him, making him have to decide. He goes rook to h4. Let's take a look at rook h4. Rook h4 is a losing move. It allows me to trade my rooks. It allows me to get my other rook involved, check, check, and then I'll show you what happens. It's so beautiful, you'll like it. I take, he takes with his king. I play rook to g1. He goes rook h8, and I'm going to step back for 5 seconds and allow you to see the beautiful mate 2. Okay, the time will start right now. Exactly. You're smart, and I know you saw this. Queen to a8. Check. He goes up to h7, and then you saw the queen to g8. Checkmate. And as always, God bless, and I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher.